Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I Here with Beautiful Beauty. Gonna be doing a product review. Gonna be talking about a conditioner today, and this is actually a very old brand. This is a brand, this is Prell shampoo product line. It's been around a long time. I did a lot of brand and product research for my master's degree dissertation and my thesis, and it was very interesting, but to say the least, I really do love these products that have longevity, brands that have been around a long time. I mean, like this Prell, the Alberto Culver VO5, obviously things like Pantene that have been around forever, Salon Selectives, White Rain shampoo. There's just a few. There's really kind of like just a handful of brands that have that longevity, Suave, things like that. That have been around forever. But anyhow, those products seem to work better for me for whatever reason. Obviously, the longevity of the brand and the products kind of speaks volumes for itself. You know what I mean? It means it worked for people in the 50s. It worked for people in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. And then, you know, here we are, 2020. People are still buying it. I'm still buying it. You know what I mean? But anyhow, this is really, really neat stuff because if you think about it, this brand has been around since 1947. That's like forever ago, obviously, many decades before my time, but here I am. I love this stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, but I want to talk today about, I've talked before about the shampoo, and I love this stuff. Several times a year, I buy this shampoo. I love it. It's just really good clarification, clarifies the hair very nicely, removes a lot of residual residue, buildup, oiliness, all that stuff. And I buy it a few times a year. Absolutely love it. Now, I want to talk about the conditioner. I am so in love with this conditioner. I have never used a Prell conditioner. I did not even know that they made a conditioner until recently. I bought 3 bottles of the conditioner, been using it, been loving this stuff. And obviously been using it in conjunction with the shampoo as well. Now let me show you. The Prell comes in a white bottle. Okay, and this is what it's called. Okay, it's called Clean Rinse Conditioner for all hair types. It's a lightweight formula for shiny, healthy hair, and this is 13.5 fluid ounces. It has a smell very reminiscent. It has that really nice fragrance to it that the Prell shampoo has. It's a very light conditioner, but it's kind of hard to describe almost. Okay, keep in mind, you guys, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a hairdresser. It's one of my 3 professional level jobs. So, you know, talking about hair, it's almost like a science, you know, and it's not as, you know, as adjective descriptive as maybe it should be, you know what I mean? But it's a really nice light conditioning effect, but yet it moisturizes enough, you know what I mean? And keep in mind, I have dry damaged hair, I have color treated hair, I have Brazilian straightened hair. You know, I had that done about 3 or 4 years ago, and I actually did not do that on my own hair. Another hairdresser did it to my hair. And yeah, it's like, okay, yeah. But anyhow, it didn't turn out very good. But anyhow, I have chlorine damaged hair, swimmer's damaged hair, sun damaged hair. You know, my hair has everything going on with it. And it's abused like basically everybody else's hair is as well. But this stuff, I do like it. I really do like it. Very pleasantly surprised because I wasn't really expecting expectation-wise that much from the conditioning rinse, but yeah, good stuff. Really like it. And it's just like a thick, I wish I could show you guys, but the lid, it doesn't come off these bottles very easily. I'm like squeezing on it. I don't know if you could see, but maybe you can. It's basically white. Can you see? And I know that doesn't look like, oh, okay, we're not looking at like a whole heck of a lot. Basically like any other, you know, consistency of a conditioner texture-wise. But it has a really nice light conditioning effect, but enough. You know what I mean? It doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't make it flat. It doesn't make it limpity biscuit or anything like that. Really just love it. And I even take a tiny bit, just put a tiny bit on my fingertips and run it through the very tip ends of my hair, just kind of like a split end preventative, you know what I mean? And yeah, been loving it. What can I say? What can I say? I love it. And can you believe, you guys, this stuff's been around? It says 47. I'm like blown away, okay? Now, although it has become a little bit more, it obviously more rare to find, you know, I think it was really popular as far as research-wise during the 60s, it looks like. Before my time, once again, I wasn't around to verify, you know, actually if it was. But as far as my documentation and my, you know, historical studies of it and things like that. And obviously, if you look at a lot of vintage magazines, I love vintage magazines. I kind of buy and collect vintage magazines. And a lot of print ads and magazines, tons of advertisement for Prell shampoo. And tons of vintage commercials. If you just look here on YouTube, you will see a lot of vintage commercials relating to Prell shampoo. I know that the Prell shampoo also came in a like super concentrated plastic squeezy tube, and I believe if my research is correct, in my memory rather, on my research, I believe during the 60s or the late 50s, it came in that squeezy plastic tube. And also the whole idea behind the Prell, I remember being that it originally came in a hourglass shaped glass bottle, but people were dropping those in the shower. They were breaking. They become hazardous. Obviously, they were glass. And so they did the introduction of plastic bottling, and it was a plastic hourglass bottle. And then, like I said, they had a super concentrated formula in a plastic squeezy tube. So, you know, there's a lot of history behind this. It's just really fascinating to me. And I really do trust the longevity and just the fascination of these products. And hey, if this stuff worked for people, you know, I love old movies as well. I'm a super buff on old movies. And I just love just nostalgic, old, historical, antique-ish type of, you know, things like that, movies and things. And if you look at people's hair in the 50s and, you know, and even in the 60s and things like that on movies, a lot of them, that's what they were using was this stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just flip the bottle over and look at the ingredients. Show you the ingredients, rather. Okay, it's got some panthenol in there, just kind of like, well, you know, Pantene became popular off the panthenol and the Pro V and all that. And yeah, but anyhow, I love this stuff. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye, beautiful.